If you want to understand and read your own astrological chart and see what daily movement of planets, called transits, mean, this may be helpful. May I shatter what you think about astrology so you can perceive what an astrologer looks at so they can read your chart? Ancients considered the chart your soul contract of how your journey will go in your current life. It is easy to see by the many followers of astrology and horoscopes many people hope to learn something helpful and critical to know for their own understanding of their daily life. You may think that astrology is a complicated puzzle, and if no one gives you a key to unlock understanding, it may seem like poppycock, voodoo, mystical, magical, hogwash, or an ingenious tool used only by those clued in to some secret knowledge beyond what you are capable of understanding. First, you need to forget that your sun sign is you. You are your whole chart, which is much more complicated than thinking you are one sign and have one planet that rules you, or that one sign or planet explains you. Every planet influences you, just as surely as the moon moves the ocean tides. Every sign influences a part of your life. Depending on what houses your signs and planets' placements are in your chart, and aspects to those signs and planets will reveal the amount of influence a sign or planet has over you. You may have been thinking all your life you are one sign and one planet your ruler, when another is really the one with more influence due to 3 or more planets in another sign, or the ruler of destiny's placement, or for many other reasons. The sign you have been describing yourself as in the past is very truly diluted information and only generally impactful. Factually, your actual ruling sign is the ascendant, also called the rising sign, which is the zodiac sign that was rising on the eastern horizon at the exact moment and place of your birth. The ascendant sign and ruler set the tone for the entire chart. So, if you want a snapshot today of how you are affected in the present status and on a present day, you don't want a bunch of complicated mumbo-jumbo about your sun sign alone, because that is just explaining how your ego may be affected on a particular day based on some complicated calculations that are general and generic based on what a transit is highlighting. This can be helpful in the general sense, as general is all an astrologer has to go by unless they are looking at your personal chart. They are looking at what signs the planets are transiting in. So, you may ask, what does that mean? It means that astrologers glean information based on the energy a planet brings with it. Each planet brings with it the energy of the original sign it rules. So, you need to know the information about what the function of a sign is, so when a planet occupies a portion of your chart, known as a house in your chart, you can understand what it means for you. You find new meanings when a planet moves, known as transits, and from transit effects on natal planets are in your own chart. In order to assist understanding, I have superimposed traits of the signs that the following planets rule on the planets themselves, so you may see when that planet lands somewhere in your chart, the influences from the sign it rules to where it lands in transit, and the energy it brings with it.